Good morning, Bachman Middle School. Today is Friday, April 8th. It is an A day, it is a band day 5, and I am Mr. Strand with today's Tiger Talk. Let's get started by celebrating this week's Tiger Stripe drawing winners. Here is a list of the names of this week's winners. Congratulations to all of them. Great work demonstrating our core values of compassion, integrity, and responsibility. And a reminder that anyone who receives a Tiger Stripe is eligible for a drawing and can win a prize. Congratulations as well to this week's staff Tiger Stripe winner. Let's see who it is.
Congratulations, Mr. Leisner.
Congratulations to 8th grade science teacher, Mr. Leisner. Mr. Leisner was nominated by 8th grader Finley G, and here you see Finley and Mr. Leisner's entire class giving him the award. Congratulations again, Mr. Leisner. Next up, this week is actually Severe Weather Awareness Week. You might remember that we had a tornado drill yesterday as part of that. But when we think of severe weather, one of the things a lot of people aren't sure about is the difference between a weather watch and a weather warning. So what is the difference? Take a look at this segment from a local news station.
When severe weather hits, your newsfeed blows up with phrases like severe thunderstorm watch, tornado warning, or rainfall warning. Well, those alerts mean that active weather is on the way, but what's the difference between a watch and a warning? Well, the weather watch is put out when there is the potential for severe weather, kind of a be aware and watch for updates sort of message. When you see a weather watch for your region, it's likely that severe weather will move in, but it's not quite happening yet. When a weather warning pops up, that's when you really have to pay attention. A warning is issued when severe weather is occurring or imminent. This is based on information from radar, satellite, or spotters on the ground. For example, if a tornado warning is issued where you are, don't run out and get the perfect tornado selfie. That warning means you need to head to the basement or somewhere safe because there is either a tornado on the ground or about to touch down near you.
Hopefully that helped, but if not, here's another way to look at it. Taco watch means be aware. The ingredients for tacos are in place, but no tacos have been made yet. But a taco warning means take action. Tacos are happening now. No joke, that's how I always remember the difference. Breaking news, update your iPad. Mrs. Tredanek told me that almost half of the students still have not updated their iPads to the newest version of iOS. Do this before Monday. You need to do it for testing. I talked about this in Tuesday's Tiger Talk. I'll include a link to that video on Schoology underneath this one. Please update your iPad. Thank you. Finally, it's time for our word of the week. This week's word is inhabitant. An inhabitant is a person or animal who lives in a certain place. We've been alternating between people and animals all week, so let's end with some adorable animals and look at some inhabitants of the Minnesota Zoo. It's still pretty cold out right now, but summer is coming up. So here's a look at how some of the inhabitants of the Minnesota Zoo stay cool during the summer.
Here at the Minnesota Zoo, they have animals that come from around the world, and that's why they have a lot of tricks that they use to keep each and every one of them cool in this heat. One of the species that they worry about the most is the otters. Even though they can cool down in the water, they still need a little help to keep cool in this heat. That's why zookeepers give them
ice cubes, ice blocks, popsicles, bloodsicles, things like that.
They also get special pools and a spot inside with air conditioning to help them cool down. Many of the animals with thicker coats, like the tigers, have water that they can lie down in. If they don't, zookeepers will bring in little pools like this one.
And there are some areas, too, that get misters.
Some animals, like the caribou, also get large industrial fans. You probably can't see them here, but they're tucked away in the trees, which are also important because they give animals some shade to lie down in.
We want to make sure that that habitat provides all the resources that an animal needs.
But at the end of the day, zookeepers say the animals are smart. They know their own bodies and what they need, whether it's a quick swim or a nap in the shade. They do a good job keeping themselves cool, much like they would out in the wild. And if you're worried about the penguins, don't worry. They have the best seat in the house. They have an indoor habitat that is kept at a cool 63 degrees year-round, and they have plenty of room to swim around. So they are good to go. Gordon Severson, KARE 11 News.
Stuck on the bloodsicles, Gordon. Whew. Well, zookeepers say the habitats are also specially designed to keep the animals safe, even down to where they grow the trees and the types of trees to keep the animals as comfortable as possible.
All right, that's all for this week. We'll be back on Monday with more Tiger Talk. But until then, have a great weekend, and don't forget to change the light bulbs.